checking with Court in the Storm Tracker Weather Center, and I'm liking the trend the temperatures are taking this week.
Yeah, they're finally on the downturn for the rest of this week, Kelly. It's going to be fantastic news. I think a lot of us have been just holding out hope this would arrive sooner than later. And what I'm tracking for you early on this morning, clear skies across Northern California right now. Here's the 1-hour time-lapse look from our Tuscan Butte camera. This is located east of Red Bluff in Tehama County, looking east over the Lassen Peak area. You can see the sky getting brighter as it's clear early on today. Now, as far as what we're seeing for the heat, we still have the heat advisory in effect through 11 p.m. tonight in Siskiyou and Modoc County areas. Temperatures, I think we're more than likely going to stay in the 90s in these zones, but there's a chance that some cities in those two counties could hit the century mark this afternoon. Temperatures are in the 60s to lower 70s right now in the valley. Mostly 60s in the foothills, 40s to 50s in our mountain zones early on today. So we're trending cooler than this time yesterday. Winds out of the east up to around 8 miles an hour right now. South winds through the day, so the Delta breeze kicking in quite a bit, 15 to 20 mile an hour gusts for the afternoon. Briefly windier conditions this evening, gusts up to 30 miles an hour in Corning by around 10 to 11 p.m. tonight. Overnight, those winds diminish, and we're left with pretty similar winds for tomorrow afternoon to what we're seeing today, around 15 to 20 mile an hour gusts. Similar conditions on the way for your Friday as well, with those 15 to 20 mile an hour gusts in the afternoon and evening out of the south. So the south winds kicking in, that's the Delta breeze influence that we're seeing out there. Satellite and radar, clear conditions overhead right now. We still have high pressure off the coast in the Pacific that's keeping us warm and dry, but low pressure tracking inland along the coast, driving that Delta breeze, leading to a modest cooling influence today, around 4 to 5 degrees compared to yesterday, and then we'll still see those temperatures trending down over the next few days as the south winds persist, so fantastic news there in your late week forecast. Hyperlocal Futurecast showing you sunshine in the valley at 8 a.m. Noon today, you still need the sunglasses. Patio dining does look a little better today. We'll mostly be in the 80s at noon, and then towards your afternoon, high temperatures 90s to low triple digits in the valley, mostly 80s to lower 90s in our mountain zones. A slight chance for a little active weather just south of the Oregon border later on this afternoon. Scattered shower and thunderstorm activity not out of the question in Siskiyou and Modoc County areas. We'll then see clear skies early on for your Thursday, and it's another rinse and repeat. Chance for a little scattered shower and thunderstorm activity in our mountains, maybe even a stray sprinkle making it into Redding tomorrow afternoon. Heading into your Friday, it's still those same areas, just south of the Oregon border where we may see showers, but the rest of us seeing sunshine. Sunny Saturday, sunny Sunday, and then Kelly, those temperatures trending back up early to midweek next week with more sunshine on the horizon. So getting a look at what I'm tracking for you in your Storm Tracker 7-day forecast where your weekend's always in view. For the valley today, mid-90s to around 100 degrees, the projected highs. 96 degrees in Chico with sunshine overhead. We'll end up in the lower 90s for the rest of your work week. Low to mid-90s this weekend, mid-90s on Monday, and then triple-digit heat does return Tuesday with overnight lows in the low to mid-60s. Redding, you'll see triple-digit heat ahead for today, mid to upper 90s Thursday, Friday on in through your weekend, upper 90s on Monday, and then triple-digit heat on the horizon for Tuesday of next week with lows in the mid-60s. Mountain zones today, 80s to mid-90s. Foothill areas mostly in the 80s for your Wednesday afternoon. That is a very welcome change of pace, in my opinion.